come after Gervais near side. 3 big right hands. Now another one. Matt O'Day is feeding Gervais. Gervais answers with one back. Now O'Day's just going to wrap him up and rip him down to the ice at the near side red line. And they took a cheap one on the Roanoke captain. O'Day came in, and that's the second time tonight Jeremy Gervais has just been a Roanoke Rail Yard Dog punching bag. First it was Municello, then it was O'Day. Roanoke's got to free it up. 14 up the one-timer, and they score! Matt O'Day is able to bring this back to a 4-3 game. 25.4 to go in the third. Well, now it gets interesting. O'Day on the one-time feed. He's got a Gordie Howe hat trick. Harley able to center it to Martin. Martin's pass is redirected and scored. What a play by the Rail Yard Dogs in the low slot, and it's Matt O'Day that's able to nudge in that pass from Martin. 3-1, 10:48 to go in the second. Great answer by the Rail Yard Dogs. An elbow shot got tipped in and scored. We'll see who leads the line on this one, but it's 6-1 Rail Yard Dogs. There is 6:12 to go in the second, and it's Matt O'Day's second of the night. Left wing circle face-off here for O'Day with under 2 minutes to go. The face-off was tied up initially by Pizzicola, but Municello is going to take it back over toward the right wing wall. Up to Roach. Roach quickly over to Alvo. Inside, Alvo found Gallagher. Gallagher shot tipped along and scored. It's Matt O'Day that's able to get a piece of it underneath Clays, and this is a 2-2 game with 1:44 to go in the third. Right as Ronabush was making his way to the Roanoke bench. This could be a 2-on-1 for the Dogs. O'Day shoots, that one got through and scored! 5-hole on Mundinger, and Matt O'Day is able to jump into the scoring action. It is 7-1 Dogs, just 38 seconds into the third. Back to O'Day from the bumper from Gallagher. Municello will go to his right to Alvo. They'll switch spots. It's passed back over to O'Day. Left wing circle, walking downhill. He scores! It's an absolute laser beam from the alternate captain. And Matt O'Day makes this a 2-0 game here at 4:53. O'Day goes top ends on the glove side of Mundinger. Municello and Alvo will grab assists. It's already Tommy's second apple of the night. What a rip from Roanoke's number 15 to get some breathing room. Roanoke 1 for 2 on the power play. That one comes late on in the man advantage.
We're here with Rail Yard Dogs number 15, Matt O'Day. Matt, is another really strong season for you and for the team. You guys set a new franchise record with 34 wins on the year. Of course, there was that 10-game winning streak that you all enjoyed at one point, and you guys end up in the top 3 once again for the second consecutive year. I know that when you guys maybe don't make it all the way to the end the way that you guys would want to, the way that your goal was set up at the beginning of the year, it can be maybe tough to put it all into perspective. But what was this season like for you from your perspective as you kind of get the chance to look back at it now?
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, the journey's always really, really fun. Every single year you get a new group of guys that you get along with. And at the end of every single season, this one included, you're kind of looking towards next season like how are we going to get that same group together? How are we going to get that camaraderie, that chemistry going? And every year we find a way. But yeah, this year was definitely special. We had some large personalities coming through the locker room, and just a great team all around, on and off the ice. So yeah, it was really, really fun to be a part of.
You had another really strong year here for the Rail Yard Dogs, and it feels like in the past we've talked about, you've been mostly at defensive, but you've had the opportunity to get to do some other things, and then this year you get pushed up to forward for most of the year, and you were kind of only playing defenseman in a pinch or when they needed you back there. What was it like for you to get to play primarily up front this season and find a lot of success in that department at forward?
Yeah, selfishly, I loved it, right? Like, you know, me personally, I love playing forward. I think anybody that gets to know me knows that I love going up there and buzzing around, and that I'm also willing to play D when we need to, and I love that aspect of the game as well. But no, I just really appreciated the trust and the time and effort that the coaching staff put into me, Brems, Vito, and making sure that I knew everything that I needed to remember from when I played forward, 5 years ago. And yeah, it was just really exciting. And it was just a lot of fun to be a part of, and I just appreciated it.
Throughout this season, when you were playing up front, a lot of the times you had Tommy Monicello out to your left, Carson Gallagher out to your right. And of course, Tommy ends up with 28 goals on the season, finishing third in the league. Carson Gallagher probably going to lock down the league's Rookie of the Year award. What was the key to that success that the three of you guys were able to find as a forward line, and what was it like getting to play so many minutes with those two guys?
Oh, man. Well, I want to answer the second question first. I loved playing with Tommy and Gally. It was absolutely incredible. Two buzzsaws on my left and right. A lot of skill, a lot of talk on the bench, on the ice. Just great guys to be around. But yeah, where I think our line's success mostly came from is those two factors. I mean, you just listed off their points. They're both incredible hockey players. I think you could throw Cohen out there with them in the center instead of me, and they would still see the same results. They're incredible hockey players. But yeah, I think mainly just our drive for the puck, our tenacity after it. All three of us always pointing the thumbs at ourselves and looking at what we can do more for the line. I think helped a lot. You know, we were positive in every aspect of the game. It didn't matter if we were up 3-4 goals or if we were down 3-4 goals. We were kind of staying consistent in what we were going to do and just trying to gain momentum every shift and just do what we can to help the team out.
You've been here since before COVID and kind of building the foundation of this team and the success that you guys have been able to enjoy here over the past couple of years. Of course, you were also here in the spring of 2023 when you guys did reach that ultimate goal and you win the President's Cup. Now the past two seasons, you guys have been on the flip side of that, where maybe you thought you had the potential or thought you had the team to get back there and you maybe fall short. How can the leaders on this team, the returners that are back next fall, what can they do to build from this experience, to learn from this experience, to get back to where you guys want to be come April or May?
Yeah, I think it's the whole phrase of you don't really lose, you learn. And I think that we learned a lot the past two seasons. And our preparations for playoffs and stuff like that. I mean, it's very easy to say that when you're not successful that, oh, okay, like now we know what to do. But no, I truly do believe that come around next season, we're gonna have a little bit of a different philosophy, a different look to our team that's going to be what people remember about us. And yeah, we're just gonna get back to that old school Dawgs hockey.
Now that you've had the time to spend here over the last few years, and not only you growing as a person, as a player, but you've gotten to see it grow along with you as far as the franchise, the organization, the fan base. What does it mean to you to be a Dawg and to be such a beloved part of this community after these past few seasons?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's kind of my personality, right? Is being a Dawgs hockey player. But no, it means the world to me. Roanoke is definitely my new home. I can say that. I officially have the Virginia license to prove it. And yeah, it really does mean a lot to me as far as going through and seeing the fans and, you know, seeing the little kids get super excited to go out there to do the junior Dawg stuff. It's super, super special to me. And yeah, it's a place that I will always hold dear in my heart.
Now that you do get a little bit of R&R after a long season, what's on that bucket list for the summer for Matty O'Day? What are you getting into this summer now that you do have some time to yourself away from the rink?
You know, I'm just going to take some time to recover a little bit, let the body heal up, probably take another week off from the rink and stuff like that, and kind of do my own thing for a little bit. And then, yeah, just kind of get back into it, make sure I don't get fat over the summer, work out, and visit friends. I have a bunch of weddings this summer that I have to go to. So, yeah, just normal summer activities.
And is there maybe anything that I left out or one last message that you maybe just like to leave for anyone that could be watching this here today?
No, I really appreciate everybody that's in Roanoke. You know, obviously the fans are phenomenal. Our front office does a lot for us that I think a lot of people don't notice. And the coaching staff is just something that I don't think is comparable anywhere else. And I really appreciate all of that.
Matty, you're the man as always. Thank you for taking the time, and best of luck to you this summer.
Thanks.